IAB meeting of the SPARC Hub. And thank you, co-chairs, Michael and Henry. So I will give a brief overview of the hub operations and technical activities after we launched the hub, or started the hub in July this year. So basically, I try to cover briefly the introduction and then recruitments we have made so far in the last 4 months, and some of the additional resources you were able to secure, and some activities we have generated within the hub, forums, meetings, and innovation teams, and also I want to highlight how we want to go about interacting with partners. I just thought I would put this up. This is a report from Rhodes, Australia, after their visit to US or generally North America. They highlighted that collaboration is essential with universities and industry and using North America as an example. So in that context, actually, we have already made a step forward by generating this SPARC Hub and putting that in motion with major partnership with ARRB and other industry partners. So we have made a number of recruitments, important ones as well. So obviously we made the hub manager, Dr. Arun joined the hub at the inception of the hub, and he was also involved in from the very beginning hub application and so on. So we are very happy to have him continuing as the hub manager, and relatively young hub manager as that as well. So PhD scholars, I decided not to call students or PhD scholars because they are very high profile, high achieving students, so I decided to call them scholars. So I removed students from everywhere, and so I call them scholars now. So, so we have 13 PhDs already recruited for the hub, and I'm also pleased to say 45% is are females. So we are following the example and we are exceeding it as well, Madeline.
I'll be happy when we get to more than 50.
We'll try hard. So we have research fellows as well, because they are PhD graduates already. So we have 2 full appointments. We have interviewed them. One is in Sydney and for intelligent compaction and numerical modeling. So that person will start in January. He's got good experience in both areas. And other position is for pavement material characterization, testing analysis. So it's more experimental based work to support our activities. And that person is a new graduate from Tokyo University, and he will arrive when visa is granted, hopefully early next year. There are other part-time appointments in various projects. Certain part-time research fellows are working in those projects as well. Then also we have our research staff secondaries to the hub. So they have also started in the hub, and we are very fortunate to have them. Then there will be future recruitments. There are some PhDs still to be recruited for 2019. Some are in visa stages. Some are to be sourced. So that's progressing at present. And in 2020, we will have more PhD recruitments because we have 2 cohorts of PhDs in the hub. 2019, when we say 2019, it's July 2019 to July 2020, and then so on.
Cody, can I ask you a question just on that slide?
Sorry.
Can I ask a question from that previous slide?
Yes.
Just you've got sort of PhD scholars in recruitment, and you've got 13 already. Is that already recruited? And then underneath you've got future recruitments, and it's got 12 in 2019. So can you just explain, are you one ahead, or you're at full complement for 2019, or what's the differential?
So we have 12 more to be recruited in 2019.
Oh, the next 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so 23 altogether are there in 2019.
Okay.
So out of that, 13 have been already recruited.
Okay. And what's the likelihood you'll place the 12 by the remainder of 2019?
Well, when you say almost, I mean, some of them have already been recruited, in the sense offered, and waiting for visa to come. So they will come when visa is granted.
No, I understand that, but of that 12, how many do you actually, even if they're in visa in process, how many of those have actually going to execute before the end of the year?
Not sure, because it's based on visa. So, I think this year, I think it's unlikely many years.
So for those 12 PhD, do you have 12 candidates under visa approval at the moment, or?
Not all of them, because some candidates we offered the position and they decided to go somewhere else.
Okay.
So we had then we had to search for another person. So there are few in that category as well. So we are still looking for people for few PhDs.
Okay. So you could recruit assistants around the table from the industry and the university people to assist to find some other PhD candidates to be suitable?
Yes, it's possible. There's, I think, several still available. But more importantly, 2021s, they are still to be filled. Because those ones, as I said, out of 12 PhDs, many are already offered. So there is no opportunity to look for others unless somebody decides to not take the position.
Okay.
So 2020 positions are available. And of course, we have one person who has next to you already agreed to come on one of the positions. So I mentioned that we also secured some additional resources. Because universities have PhD recruitment as part of their ongoing PhD recruitment every year, funded by their own universities. Through those, we were able to secure additional PhDs, who will work alongside other projects, strengthening the activities. So there were 7 PhDs in total that were recruited as well. So this goes from Monash to RMIT and other universities. So how do we run the SPARC Hub forums and meetings? So there are various ways we have organized our interactions. So here you can see what we have done is we have given a name, catchy name, to our activities and put them into 9 teams, more or less. And we call them innovation teams. So 9 innovation teams. I mentioned where they come from. And these innovation teams can meet monthly. We will facilitate the meetings. So some can join by Zoom or internet, video conferencing. And they can include team leaders, relevant CIs, partner investigators, PIs, and overseas PIs, research fellows, and higher degree scholars. So that's one thing we have generated to make innovations in our research activity. We also have what's called brainstorming sessions. So they are fortnightly. They are primarily for Monash students or scholars and so on. So basically getting ideas from each other and discussing various aspects of research. Then we also have what's called master classes. We have around two per month, and they are basically classes held by senior people, and we invite them to give a talk. So these masters classes can be from industry as well. So industry can also come and give a talk on their expertise. Our researchers have done that. So similarly, so we will be looking for opportunities there. So this will also give students a broader understanding. Then we have the IAB meetings and 6 monthly, and also scientific advisory board meetings 6 monthly. Then in addition, progress meetings can also go weekly, which are with the supervisor. So I mentioned the innovation teams. So basically they are almost like sub teams. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, which all belong to team 1. So unbound bases, unbound and substrate materials, climatic effects. So what kind of innovation we expect from this? Maybe new design methods for incorporating climate, a new model for unbound. So that kind of innovations. So similarly for others. Then we have intelligent compaction of pavements, asphalt and substrate materials, human condition assessment and data interpretation, that's in team 2. Some of the details we will discuss when we go to team presentations. And these 3 are basically the teams at present, and they haven't been subdivided. So they will be done when this progress further. So final thing I want to mention is interaction with partners, and we consider this as very important, and this will differentiate the hub from a single project which is happening in the university with the industry partner because of our interactions. So we want visits by partners to the hub premises. We have a nice premises, and you can stay there. We can give you a space if you want to spend some time while you are in